So Jagex just buffed the Elven Crystal chest in Profundus, and today guys we are cashing in 100 crystal keys. It's taken me a long time to stack these up on my Iron Man. Let's get to it. So here I am actually enchanting the crystal keys. These cost 10 crystal shards per enchantment to turn them into the enhanced variant. And you can see we got these massive XP drops each time we enhance them. This is just kind of a side benefit. Here we are in our loot tab looking at our 100 keys ready to go. And let's start cashing these in, guys. Let's start seeing what we get. Up on the left, I have a picture of our inventory. It's just enlarged. The recent changes of this chest include higher crystal shard outputs as well as crystal acorn outputs. We also do get a uncut dragonstone similar to the crystal key per opening, so that is a guaranteed piece of profit there. Again, just curious to see if we break even on crystal shards. We're getting some nice crafting supplies. As you can see, we got a U-seed and some cash and some sharks on this haul. Let's see what we get next, guys. More crystal key pieces, more crafting experience from our diamonds and our rubies. So a nice little price check there. Again, more crystal acorns, full crystal key, some rune, crystal shards. Alright, and we continue on with more crystal shards and gems. There we have a little bit of runes coming in. Seem to be making about 400 to 500k every time we use 10 keys on this chest. Alright, there are more pieces of rune coming in and another U-seed. Inventory got a little full there. Starting off nice with some crystal acorns and some sharks. We like what we're seeing so far, guys. Alright, starting off strong again with another U-seed. And here is our final price check after cashing in 100 of those crystal keys. Now we actually do have more keys to trade in because the key has a reward of further crystal keys that we can enchant into the enhanced variant. So let's actually just start enchanting and trade in the rest of the keys here. Overall, this actually turned out to be 130 crystal keys due to our profiting of crystal keys while opening this chest. So it's kind of a little bit of a loop in which we just keep getting keys from doing this activity. I was pretty happy with how this turned out actually at the end. We had some nice runite ore, some more keys in which we could continue to enchant. We're going to do a final price check here in just a moment, seeing how much we actually made. And here we are. So we profited just over 6 mil from trading in 130 of these enhanced crystal keys. And now pictured on screen are the skilling results. So how much XP we got in skilling materials from this chest. As you can see, about 18k crafting XP from cutting our dragonstones, about 13k from cutting our diamonds, about 16k crafting XP from cutting our rubies. We're also expected to get 23k smithing experience from the gold ore when wearing goldsmith gauntlets. The U-seeds resulted in 64k farming XP. The crystal acorns resulted in 304k farming XP, and we're expected to actually profit 644 on the low end to 736 crystal shards when harvesting these crystal trees. So in the end, guys, we did not profit on crystal shards. Unfortunately, we are about at a loss of 100 shards. And that's just after enchanting all those keys and then getting our crystal shards from the enhanced crystal chest. So guys, I recommend coming to this chest only if you're under the circumstances of having extra crystal shards to spare. So if you've already corrupted your bofa, your blade, if you have spare shards and you want a rare chance at filling some collection log slots from the rare drops of Dragonstone armor, or if you just want to spend your surplus shards on farming, crafting, and smithing XP and some other supplies, this is actually a decent use for them now that Jagex has buffed this method. Alright, and here we've got a little bonus feature for our video, so I'm going to trade in 8 brimstone keys, keeping it in the chest theme of things. Nice little coal drop right here. Looks like we got a redwood seed. Some manta rays, so I always love to see those for my PVM activities. Boom, some snapdragons. I love to see that, guys. dragon dart tips. We're actually getting pretty lucky on this opening. 130k cash, just straight up. And a big steel bar drop. We're going to use those for our cannonballs later. And lastly, some coal. So that actually was a pretty good opening. Let's see how much that whole thing was. Wow, so over $1 mil made just from those 8 brimstone keys, guys. So, what am I actually working on just in the meantime for my account? Well, actually we've been farming Hydra. So I am hoping to get my claw drop soon. I'm also hoping to get my ferocious gloves. We have about 350 KC, so we're not actually on the rate of anything yet. Just gonna show some kills here at the very end for anyone who's interested in my account or, you know, the progress we're making. The point of this grind is really to just get 99 Slayer and get ourselves ready to do solo chambers as Eric. So I've done a decent amount of chambers with a buddy of mine. I've been getting more into solos recently, but I feel like it would just be so much easier with a Dragon Hunter lance opposed to a tent whip. But yeah, I mean, drops at Hydra are actually pretty decent. Hydra's also a pretty laid back boss. It's a nice mixture of like PVM and high drops with not too much attention. You can also just hop in and hop out. I also have my Elite Diary done, so I don't need to actually wear the Brimstone boots or boots of stone, which is also a nice benefit, like in Camp Rangers here. So anyways, guys, thanks for sticking around this long. I hope you found this video interesting after the buff of the Elven Crystal chest. I myself was just really curious to see the results from these openings, so not a bad alternative if you have a lot of shards, if you're kind of getting close to that late game, and you just want to do something fun on your account. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and sub for more, and I will see you next time.